All right, let me know when you're filming, okay?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Oh, you're already filming. Nice. Okay, so hi everyone. Today we are in the house of one of my best friends. I'm staying here for a couple of weeks, and I've noticed some things that I am very judgmental about. No, I'm joking. But there are a couple of things in her house that she doesn't know, and I'm assuming many of you do not know, that are really toxic for you, that can influence the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that your body is responding to stressors, and it can also induce a couple like nasty sicknesses, cancer, stuff like that. So today in this video we'll break down, we'll go through the whole house and see if we come across some things that you may better like remove out of your house or like change for something better. Okay, so we're gonna start in the kitchen, and the first thing that I saw when I came here was the plastic cut boards. Okay, this, when you use this, like this gives me like generally an error in my brain for people that are still using this. I can't believe you can still buy this. Every time that you will use this, you're literally bringing all of the microplastics. Can you see that on the knife? Can you see that on the camera?
It's a little bit blurred, but I think
You
we can
can
still see
see all of the microplastics.
Yeah, I think it's...
This, you're literally eating this.
Oh,
if you're
wow.
using one of these boards. Like, this absolutely baffles my mind that it is still legal to buy this, because microplastics are endocrine disruptors. They fuck with your hormones, they induce cancers, God knows what they do. So
Should we throw this away right now?
let's throw this away, yeah. Because I've already told her, and we should, like, she should buy a wooden board or a glass board. A glass board is gonna maybe how do you say it, like it's gonna harm your knife, it's gonna make it less sharp. So wood is the absolute best, because wood is antibacterial as well.
Yeah, throw it away so I will
let's
have
throw it
motivation
away.
to buy a new one.
And please do not use that, okay? Then something that we already took care of is dishwasher. Do you still have it in your cabinet?
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah, so this would be one of the typical dishwashers people use, and this honestly looks like it belongs in a chemical lab, not on your plate. The thing is, these things often leave like this shiny layer on your plates, and it's just a layer of chemicals with God knows what they are tested for, what they like. Just don't use it. Like, please, like the good alternative. We should try this away. But the good alternative is using just baking soda, because baking soda really removes the fat. And if you want to remove the stains, or for example, when you use the pan, sometimes you can get those little spots. You can use vinegar or lemon or apple cider vinegar or something like that, or use the combination of baking soda and vinegar. You may have heard of that, and it works perfectly fine. Just make sure that you use things that you would actually be able to consume, okay? Because you are going to consume some of the things that you wash your dishes with. So yeah, and then one more thing in the sink here is soap. So the things that you put on your skin. I have my own little soap here, because the things that you put on your skin, the creams, and we'll get back to it when we're in the bathroom, when we have the creams, the things that we take care of ourselves with, and the things that we wash our hair with, they enter our blood. So make sure that it's all natural and it doesn't have any parabens or phthalates or stuff like that, because parabens are like tested to be cancerous and endocrine disruptors. So yeah, please be aware of that you use a natural soap on your skin. Anything that goes in your skin goes into you, like be aware of that. So and then in terms of pens, this is also a really important topic. I always bring my own pen when I travel. This is not to judge my friends or to judge any place that I'm coming. This is to judge the manufacturers of the people that make pens with carcinogens, with all sorts of nasty chemicals, PFAS. Anything that is made non-slippery has essentially PFAS. And PFAS is a chemical that is non-biodegradable, so it's a forever chemical. It doesn't break down, it doesn't leave your body. It can cause cancer, Alzheimer's, all sorts of weird sicknesses. And even if you don't believe in that, like generally from my own experience, it does mess with your consciousness, it does mess with the way that you feel. So just make sure that you do not use any PFAS pens, okay? I saw some in here. For example, this one, you can see that the water is like yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but the pan is made like non-slippery, like so nothing sticks to it. So the water doesn't stick to the pan, it's just on it. But the thing is, like, if you use this pan, the PFAS will leach in your food. So that is the dangerous thing with it. They also put PFAS, by the way, in dental flosses to make it slippery. So anything that is made slippery, be aware that it can contain PFAS, same as with tampons and stuff like that. So, yeah, something, if you didn't know that, please change it because it's mission critical, okay? Use this stainless steel. This is, I think, yeah, stainless steel. You can also use Surgic steel, which is essentially stainless steel, or cast iron, ceramic pans, stuff like that, okay? And then, what else? In terms of food, I don't really, yeah, maybe like processed milk, stuff like that. For me, I don't use it. You use it, like you're fine with it, so.
Is oat milk a bad thing?
I don't like it, but there are people that like it, so, well, listen to your body, right? Not everything that everyone says is always bad or good, or like listen to your own body. Yeah, I think that was it in the kitchen, no? Do you remember anything else?
Well,
maybe this one.
oh yeah.
So, some cookers are plastic on the inside. And so when you're heating it to 100 degrees, you're basically leaching your water with microplastics. I cannot open this right now. How does this work?
Let me check. Oh wow.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, okay.
I have it.
So this can be fine. It maybe have some aluminum or some heavy metals. I always just cook my water in my pan if I want warm water, but I never trust these things. I think the best option would be a glass one.
Okay.
They are cookers that are made of glass.
Mm-hmm.
So glass is amazing cookware. It's also good to eat from. Talking about microplastics, I just remembered. I don't see them here, but many teas have bags made of plastic. Now, oh, this might be a plastic one actually. I don't know. But just be aware that you buy organic tea with non-bleached sacks, or just buy the loose tea leaves, because many bags, they are sometimes made of plastic. So when you put them in 100-degree water, you will have a nice drink full of microplastics. So yeah, please don't do that. Same goes for the paper cups that you get your coffee from the coffee shop, from the Starbucks. That also has plastic, so don't do that, okay? No takeaway hot coffee, please. Oh, and then here we have tuna, which is super high in mercury. I don't know if you knew that, but mercury is a poison for the nerves, and it's really like destructive for your consciousness, for your nervous system. So avoid eating tuna altogether, like not just the the latas. How did you call it?
Oh, I don't know. In the
The
can.
cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just avoid all tuna because tuna, the sea is very rich in mercury, and so tuna are very big fish. Also swordfish, just all the big fish, spend a lot of time growing in the sea, and because they spend a lot of time, they accumulate a lot of mercury. So, if you care about your health, don't eat big fish. Okay.
Okay, boss.
But no judgment. Okay, many people don't know. And then here, an interesting thing, and I do it myself as well, which is actually really bad, and I feel pretty guilty about it. But it's the EMFs that come from headphones and especially AirPods. You're using them as well. I have them too, the AirPods. I don't use them anymore because they give me a headache. But these have EMFs as well. I can feel it. And overall, being behind your laptop, touching electrical device the whole day is not the ideal. Like, it's not the best for your body. Okay. The reason why that is because the electrical devices that we use, especially the phones as well, the fridge, the microwaves, they emit a lot of positive particles, and they make our charge as a human body, they make our charge more positive, and that induces a lot of oxidative reactions. So therefore, a lot of radiation can cause cancers and stuff like that. So that's why they always talk about grounding, touching the ground, being in touch with nature, because when you're in touch with nature, like physically in contact with your feet in the sand or in the sea, you're picking up a lot of electrons from the earth and you're re-establishing that battery, essentially. So if you feel a little like after a whole day at the laptop, go outside, go ground, go in touch with nature, and you feel yourself basically charged like a battery. So something to be aware of. They are very convenient. They make us able to travel the road, work online. I use my laptop a lot, but just be aware of that. It can be dangerous for your body. Okay, so I think that was it here.
Oh, not that bad.
I think I made some water because I've been talking for so many.
Yeah, talking about water. Tell me about the bottles.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Actually, so many people drink out of plastic bottles or even from the tap water, which is both a no-go. For me, I only drink from glass. When I'm traveling, sometimes you can't avoid it. Okay, sometimes you have to buy you have to drink. Sometimes you have no choice but to buy a plastic bottle. Don't feel guilty about that, but know that when you drink from a plastic bottle, you're very much increasing your microplastic intake. So always drink from glass. Here in Spain, they only have water in glass bottles, and it's sparkling. So I want to say that the only water that I can find in glass here is sparkling. So that's why I now continuously drink sparkling water, which I don't really like. If you don't like it, you can just shake it and then let it loose and then let the gas out. But yeah, just don't drink from plastic bottles. Also not from the tap, because that water is very toxic as well. It has PFAS, microplastics, parasites, fluoride, all of that nasty stuff. So glass bottles. All right. I think that's it here, right? Okay, let's go.
Bathroom time?
Bathroom time. With the tape.
Show your skills.
So I've been practicing.
Just two girls living together.
We now started using this as a lift for this corridor, which is really funny. Okay, so let's go. Do you want to go to your bathroom or to mine?
And maybe there's more things in mine.
I think so.
There are more things in mine.
Just to say, like, I got this message this morning.
Oh.
It's really cute. Yeah.
Let me. Oh. I I'm the best, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you so much when I leave. Okay, so we're in Ada's bedroom right now.
Yeah, let me turn on the light.
Bathroom. And so the first thing that I see here is this, okay? Toothpaste. Toothpaste absolutely baffles me what people put in toothpaste and what people, like, as a result, put in their mouths. This again looks like it belongs in a lab and not in your mouth. Like, your mouth is a very, how do you say it? Like, a much more complex system than you would think. You have a whole immune system in the back of your mouth, which is called your tonsils. And your teeth are super important. Your teeth are each on a meridian in the body, so when you have a problem in one teeth, it affects the rest of your body. What else? We have or the health of our tongue. How clean is our tongue is a very good indication on how toxic our body is. So the mouth, and there's a couple other things, but the mouth is a very it also has a connection to our third eye, to our intuition. So our mouth is a very delicate and important thing. Actually, our jaw consists of two-thirds of our face is our jaw. So it's very important to take care of this part of ourselves because it affects our whole body. Okay. Also, the thyroid is linked to the mouth and to the throat, like this whole area. So this is all affected, like your whole system is affected when you brush your teeth with chemicals like this, especially if it has fluoride, which calcifies your pineal gland. So it basically blocks your ability to perceive information and to see things for what they really are, instead of having your own emotional, like removing fluoride from the body. There are a couple of things that you can do to remove it from your pineal gland. Really help me to really see things for what they are and not really, well, stress or have a reaction about it.
So what do you suggest using instead?
What I use instead is just coconut oil or olive oil. Now that may sound weird because oils don't really taste like mint, which we really like when we're cleaning our mouth. So you can chew a mint leaf instead to have a fresh taste. Some people also use mint essential oil. I don't recommend it because it's very abrasive for your teeth. So I just always use coconut oil, and I never hear anyone complain about my mouth stinking or whatever. So you're like the how do you say it, like the when people are afraid of bad breath, it has a cool name, I don't know it, but usually that's just bullshit. Like, I don't know many people who have, like, generally have a bad breath. You need to be very, very toxic and very unhealthy to have bad breath. Okay, so yeah, throw this away, just use coconut oil. And then actually coconut oil is very good for your teeth. I find that it like actually whitens my teeth way better than any whitening toothpaste could, so just saying. All right, and then
I have more insight, so maybe don't open that.
Don't or do?
Don't.
Okay.
Well, no.
We'll
You can do that. You can do that. No worries.
So okay, so a couple things. Again, what you put in your skin goes into your blood. Okay, so if the ingredient looks like a chemical lab and not like something that comes from nature, then just don't use it on your skin. Okay, especially parabens, which are not listed. A lot of toxins are actually not listed on this list. They're just like contaminants. So they could contain PFAS, stuff like that, and you won't see it. So be very careful with that. Make sure you get a clean brand. I'll show you some in my bathroom in a while. And like the same goes for this, like, is this tested?
I love this one.
Yeah, many people do, and many girls use this because it's supposed to be clean and like just simple, but it's still a chemical like solution. I don't trust this. So yeah, and then about this,
It's empty, fortunately.
It's empty, but it still smells, so it's still releasing fragrances, and as well as this thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So this both releases things in the air, and most of them are endocrine disruptors. Most perfumes, you have some right there.
Oh yeah.
Most perfumes, I'll get this out of the thing, are unfortunately very, very endocrine disruptors. I've seen some videos about the count of chemicals that are allowed and which is in perfume, and it turns out that perfume contains about 1,000 times more particles than is allowed for women, for example, with a baby in the belly. So perfumes are very, very endocrine disrupting, and in my personal experience, I've been ditching them for how long? For almost a year. I've completely desensitized, and whenever you use one spray of perfume, I just are like, ugh.
Yeah,
Like it's nothing personal, but it's just a perfume that I cannot stand. So, and I don't have that with natural essentials and stuff like that. So that really tells about how toxic it can be for the body to be continuously in an environment that is endocrine disrupting, gives you cancer, like stuff like that. Just please do not use perfume. There's nothing wrong with your body smell, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. We all have our smell, and in my opinion, if you detox more, if you have a cleaner body, you will have a better smell overall. And also, smells are very telling for partners and stuff like that. So you will attract a different kind of men when you're wearing your own smell instead of having some chemical cocktail on your body. Also, a lot of women spray it on their thyroid. The thyroid is a really sensitive organ.
Well, I have Hashimoto.
Yes, I don't know if you're spraying it directly on your thyroid, are you?
Sometimes yes.
Yeah, so like
Usually here, behind my ear.
yeah,
And
so
here.
yeah, so here are tonsils as well, or lymph nodes as well. So this is a part of your immune system, so it's gonna respond. And especially people that like spray it on their throat, that's just a mix of harsh chemicals that you're spraying on one of the most important organs of your body. So please be careful with your own body. It's delicate, it's sensitive. Don't load it with unnecessary toxins, okay? So what else? So yeah, well, the same goes for soaps, anything that you put in your body, just get a natural alternative, okay?
You don't want to open that. Yeah, you're gonna.
Let's see what's here.
I want to see your reaction if we see the amount of creams.
Yeah. Well, this is normal for our girls, right? I used to have this as well. And I don't think it's that much. I used to have a lot more actually. So like this is a very normal thing for a woman, and many women don't know what kind of trash is in their bodies. So this is not a video to judge anyone. This is a video to make you aware of what companies are selling you to put on your body, because this is not okay that companies are making money out of this. And a lot of money, like foundations, makeup, stuff like that is very expensive. People pay hundreds of dollars for perfumes that will make them super sick. So yeah, now this is my how do you say it, bathroom bag.
Yeah, that's what I had in my mind.
Yeah. Well, this thing, and a couple of things in here, okay? I use a bamboo natural toothbrush just to limit my microplastic exposure. I don't think it's that significant when you brush your teeth with a different kind of toothbrush. It's just, it feels more natural to me to have a natural toothbrush, but as long as you're not heating anything, or as long as you're not keeping it for a long time in water and then drinking the water, I think it's like, well, it's better to do this, but it's not gonna kill you, okay? So, what else? A tongue scraper. I don't know if you have this one.
No, but I noticed when we were in the camp.
Yeah, so
I noticed that.
I do this every morning. I scrape my tongue,
And that's because in the night your body dumps a lot of toxins, and one of the places that it dumps toxins is your tongue. Therefore, when you have like a white coating on your tongue, it tells that your body is quite toxic. So a good thing for your overall health is to clean your tongue in the morning to just get rid of waste that is still in your body, more or less. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that. It feels very nice. And then in terms of makeup and creams, I have a couple of alternatives, okay? So in terms of soap, I have this brand called Mas Nguyen for body wash. It's a natural, I have hair in my mouth. Fermented, super good brand, super good for the environment, has a lot of probiotics, so it really helps with the with reestablishing the soil health as well. So because everything that you put down the drain, all the chemicals, is not just on your body, it's always also in the environment. So it will get in your drinking water, you drink it again, you mess with other people's bodies. So just make sure you get a natural alternative. It's in plastic. I know it's not the best. The best would be to have a bar, but it's just super inconvenient for me because I'm traveling, and when it's wet, it's just a mess. So yeah, I'm not perfect. And then here I have this brand for shampoo. I think this just really smells really nice. But they also have a shampoo. It's just some brands. There are many brands that have a clean washes. Coconut oil for washing my teeth. And then what else? So as a cream or as a moisturizer, I like using either coconut oil, olive oil, or tallow.
Oh, this one smells amazing.
This smells amazing. So this is a natural tallow, but they infuse it with some vanilla beans. So it smells, yeah, it smells like vanilla. So yeah, I love this stuff. This is really good. This is also a really good brand. They also have a good sunscreen with zinc. So it's a non-chemical sunscreen. That's another thing. Sunscreens are very toxic. At least the chemical ones. So never use chemical sunscreen. You, by the way, need the sun. Sun is not bad for you, but if you feel like you're getting burned, use a zinc stick, okay? This brand, Pure Tallow from Portugal, they, I know them personally actually, I met them, but they're really good. They're super in full integrity, and they have an amazing zinc stick as well. I may have the zinc stick here as well. Yeah, look at that. Here it is. This is amazing, okay? This, just put this on your skin. I'm not gonna do it right now because I think it look very funny. But this really protected me from sunburn because I tend to burn sometimes, especially in Portugal. But this really helped, and this is non-toxic. It just has tallow, beeswax, and zinc oxide. So super good. Another thing to just moisturize my hair. Some essential oils for a nice scent. Sometimes I like to have some scent on myself. What else? Yeah, so there are a couple non-toxic makeup brands, and one of them is this one. It's Oceanly.
Oh, wait, it's blurred.
Oceanly.
Ah,
Can you? I'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
But it just has like this. It's a nice blush that I sometimes like to use.
Nice.
And it's completely plastic free. It's completely natural. So, yeah. And then I think that was it for this part. Oh, about tampons and pads. These things can be loaded with PFAS, with all sorts of nasty chemicals. Always, when you're having something right here, make sure it's organic cotton or a clean silicone, like one of those cups. I personally don't really like them, but I have the organic cotton, like these are pads. I also have organic tampons. You can use period underwear that's organic cotton. You can use, I always have normal underwear that's completely cotton. No polyesters, no plastics on your pussy, okay? Do not ever do that because your womb and stuff like that is way more sensitive to the exposure. So yeah, it's just super unnecessary. So Did we forget anything?
Candles, stuff like that, but I'm not sure if this is relevant to this.
Yeah. So you have a couple of you have a couple of candles.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Let's see, because there are a couple candles that you can actually use that are super nice for the ambience.
Yeah, have
candles
some-
carry a certain energy that is very calming. But nowadays they.
Oh,
put
this
a lot
one
of-
is a shitty one, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But there are some better.
It actually, this is also the annoying thing that it says soy wax. So people are like, oh, nice, it's natural. It's not. If it has signs like this on it, you know
Yeah,
by
let me
default,
see the sign.
it's not.
Oh yeah, it was.
And it's just
Let me.
like,
The light
don't. The thing is, when you burn this, you're releasing all sorts of nasty chemicals and mess with your consciousness and mess with your hormones, with everything, with your belly, and you put it in your whole house. Like, your house is supposed to be a safe environment for your body and for your mind. And if you're loading it with toxins like this, like if you burn this, then like, please just don't do that.
What
There
about the
are-
handmade candles I have? It's like soy wax, but with some essential oils.
Here,
Yes, it might be in Polish, but.
these are good. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh well.
Yeah, well, these are like
Um,
handmade candles.
Yeah, well, they also have these signs. So, yeah, I'm always a little bit skeptical. But these are way better than these. That's true. These are way better. It's actually in Polish, so I
Yes.
cannot read anything of it. But yeah, what's this? That's cool.
This is also handmade.
Where did you get this?
Oh, my parents put it in Poland as
This
well.
actually smells pretty.
It's like a
decent.
mandarin and mango, I guess,
Yeah.
or something
So-
like that.
About candles, the only thing that I trust is beeswax. Okay, just pure beeswax. That's it. They smell a little bit like honey actually, so that's really nice. But those would be candles that are actually really good for your energetic health, because candles are very calming for the nervous system. So way better than like bright lights, except as how do you say it? Especially at night. So yeah, and like instances like this, like they're nice, but I just don't trust them personally. You never know what you're like putting in the air and what you're breathing in. So yeah, with all of the toxicity that is already in the air, most microplastic toxicity actually comes from the air, from the tires of cars that release in the air and we're breathing it in. So there's a lot of, and also heavy metals, there's a lot of trash in the air already. I don't like to put anything additional in the air that I just don't know is gonna be toxic. Therefore, I just use essential oils for smell, and if I want a candle for the light, I just use a beeswax candle. So yeah, but good that you're like conscious of it to have a natural candle. So this is fine as long as you don't burn it. Then it's not.
Yeah,
gonna,
actually, but it's.
it's not gonna harm you. it looks nice.
Yes,
right?
exactly. I
Yeah,
don't really
so-
burn it. It just looks nice.
So yeah. Oh, and then one last thing is laundry.
Oh, it's gonna be messy here.
It's gonna be
Sorry.
very messy here. Sorry guys, we're girls with both a little bit of ADHD, so you kind of have to deal with it. But
Yeah, I'm not sure how to record here.
You have a lot of light here.
Yes, actually, yes.
Wait, I'll just grab the stuff
Okay.
just to have an example, and then I'll go back inside. So let's have a good light here. So things like this with a lot of perfume, again, full of chemicals. This goes on your clothes. This goes on your skin. You're wearing your clothes all day. It goes into your skin, goes into your blood. All of the things that are listed on the ingredients, they will enter your body on the inside out. So please use a natural alternative. There's a brand called Mother's Earth that I really like. They have sheets, they're very convenient. I don't have them with me right now, so I just use baking soda and a little bit of lemon. That's what I wash my clothes with. And sometimes if they smell, add a little bit of vinegar or something acid, and it will get rid of the smell. And if I want to smell nice, I'll just again use an essential. So like don't add this, like it cannot be close to this even. Like this is really, for me, it's a big no-no. Just to smell it.
But look at this cute bear.
Yeah, that's it annoys me as well, because people are very good at marketing, and they'll say something is natural. They make something look cute. They make something look attractive, especially to women who care a lot about aesthetics, and it will actually be like slowly killing you. So do not use this, okay? It's just to smell a certain way. It's not worth it. Okay, so I think that's it. Do you think I forgot anything?
I don't have anything else in my mind.
No, me either.
Okay.
No, I think that was
So I
it.
think we're gonna end and go and buy the wooden board.
Yeah, we're gonna buy a wooden chopboard and some extra coconut oil for you to brush your teeth. No, I'm joking, but I'm actually not joking. But
Yeah, the light is
please-
better here, so.
Yeah, like this. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, by all means, again, this is not judgment whatsoever. I used to do all of these things myself, and I still catch myself doing some of them. It's a fatal convenience. There's a book called Fatal Convenience, which I highly recommend that you read. But nonetheless, it's very important that you pay attention to this. Okay, this is not just hoo-hoo. It's not just fear about getting certain illnesses like Alzheimer's in like 80 years time. Don't think, oh, I just want to live now, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. This is the way that you experience the world. This is the way that you see colors. This is the way that you interact with your loved ones. This is the way that you feel on a daily basis. These are the thoughts that you're having. These are the things that you see, the things that you smell, and just the way that you are, okay? This goes way beyond science or studies showing certain things. This is about having ourselves in our own body, in our own center, okay? In a world like this, we need to keep our own center. There's a lot of noise going on with the digital world, AI, people being more and more anxious, people feeling more lonely, are not able to express themselves. This is a very important era that you keep your own center, okay, that you don't forget who you are, and that you know your body, and that you know when something is not fucking with your body. Okay, so please take all of this in consideration and go look for an alternative and see how you feel after a couple months time when you've like removed most of these things out of your life. Okay, and see if try use it again and see how you feel. Okay, so on that note, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I love you all super much, especially the one that's holding the camera. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.
Bye.